Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of this war of mine. Well, Bruno's hungry, you're gonna go grab yourself some food and then cook us some more. We've just gotten back from doing some raiding in a supermarket where we were able to gather a whole bunch of supplies, which was pretty good. So that means that Bruno is now just sad and tired, but no longer very hungry. Let's see if we have anybody else who's very hungry. Actually, Bruno, before you go to bed, you need to do some cooking. So let's get you back over here and cook this up. Although first, we're going to take a look and see if we can just upgrade this thing right away. So if we can upgrade our cooker, which we can't, that would be better for us, because we'll be able to make more efficient meals. But at the moment, it's not an option. We'll make 4 more meals then, using the rest of our meat and our vegetables. We're going to get a little bit low on food. We have some canned food left, but we're going to need more soon. Arika is very hungry. We'll get you some food once we're done cooking it. Roman is also very hungry, so I'll have to get him some food as well. And Zlata is just hungry and tired. They're sitting in the chair. Roman, what are you doing there? That's Roman, hang on. That's Arika. What are you doing there, Arika? Just standing directly in front of her. Let's check the radio and see what news is happening, because knowing the news means we get to know what's coming on the horizon. So, upcoming days are still nice and warm, that's good for us. Some classical music plays, that's normal. Radio poker and announcer died. People are scouring the streets for abandoned houses for everything that can be eaten, burned, or traded. If aid doesn't reach the city soon, the situation will become dire. That doesn't actually tell us much, though. That seems to just say that the situation isn't great. And people are having some of the smokes with what cigarettes we recovered, so like I mentioned earlier, those cigarettes aren't going to last. We're probably going to make some more, though, today, since we have access to the machine now. People are all smoking. Oh, someone's at the door. Ah, it's the trader. Alright then, let's send Zlata to go speak with this guy, and in the meantime, we'll have our very hungry people go get some food. Because we have quite a few very hungry people, Roman included. Alright, let's see what's going on with our trader here. Do we have anything to trade with him? Yes, we sure do. We have ourselves some guns we don't need. We've got a shotgun, we've got an assault rifle, we've got a pistol, a bunch of weapons we can afford to get rid of, because we only need to have one for everybody. I don't think we really need to have all of them. We've got 3 broken guns as well, which we can fix. We have 2 pure alcohols. Lots of good trade goods here. Now, what does he have that we want? He's got access to a little bit of food, a little bit of raw food. Not a lot, honestly. Let's see if we can get his bullets, because we're going to need those to replace the ones we've already got. And we'll take a whole bunch of parts, and we'll put in our pistol, because I don't think we're going to keep that. The pistol is pretty weak, especially compared to these larger weapons. So we get rid of the pistol, and we're going to get, hopefully... That won't do? Really? Really? Wow. Okay, apparently the pistol's not worth a whole lot. We could probably trade him one of these assault rifles and keep the shotguns for our personal defense. Man. Okay, so this guy's gonna want more than we want to give him. He's got valuable stuff, though, that we want to get. Alright, let's throw in an assault rifle as well. Not both assault rifles, just one. One assault rifle and 1 gun. We don't actually need the pistol or the assault rifles right now, because we already have 2 guns we can use. And I think the shotguns are better than the assault rifles. So that would let us get all the parts we could ever want. So we're not just going to get parts then. We'll put some of these away and we'll take some more expensive things. With this, could we get a meat as well? Yes, he would accept giving us a meat in addition to all of this, and that's still a fine, we can have a deal status. So we might be able to get more. He's got a lot of tobacco. How much is the tobacco worth? Oh, my voice is super scratchy all of a sudden. Hang on a second. Delicious water. So if we put tobacco in instead, tobacco is much more valuable. We'd have to take out a lot of parts to get more tobacco. A lot of parts. Holy cow. Alright, so I'm not super keen on the tobacco, because we can get tobacco on our own, and it just makes the cigarettes that we're going to be using anyway. Let's get some mechanical parts. He won't accept that, though. Okay, let's take 5 mechanical parts, as many of these we can get. That's the wrong thing. Those 5 mechanical parts, we take out one of these. That'll do. For both guns, that's not bad. A bunch of these mechanical parts, a bunch of components, 1 raw food, and 4 bullets. Does he have anything else that'd be better for us? I don't think so. We don't need the moonshine, which is what this is, I think. Yeah, it's moonshine. We don't really need the vegetables or the medicine right now. Cigarettes could be okay, but we're going to make our own. Tobacco, not a big deal right now. Do we have any more of those cigarettes? No, they're already gone. Cigarettes have already all been smoked. Alright, well, we tried. So, we're going to take this stuff then. I think this is a pretty good exchange for these 2 items. Could be better, but could also be worse. So we'll make this deal with Franco here. Go away, Franco. You just took 2 guns off of us. Get out of here. Alright, well that's good stuff. That means we've got more food and such. Arika, you're very hungry. You should eat. Now that we've got those supplies, what we should do... Do we have any more filters left? We should try and make sure we have more water. Because if we run low on water, we'll be in trouble. But do we have enough now to upgrade the cooker? Perhaps, except for the fact that we have food in it. So we can't really afford to grab it all right now. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, do we have enough of other pieces, like wood, in order to better defend our walls? I don't think we do. Oh, we do, actually. What do you know? Interesting. We can board up another hole in our walls. This is probably a good idea, even though it uses most of the wood we have. I wish we could make a guitar, but we don't have the broken guitar yet, so that's not an option. I think this is probably the best thing we could do, because it makes us less likely to get attacked successfully. So let's make another boarded up wall section. Some people should go sleep, though. Arika, you're going to go to sleep. Bruno, you're gonna go sleep. Roman, you are gonna chill out up here. Ah, we're fixing up this hole. Perfect. That might be all of the holes boarded up now. I think it's all the major ones anyway. Let's get Roman to sit in the comfy chair so that he'll cheer up a little bit. And let's check our bios. Does anybody have anything else to say? Nope, nobody else has any new information to give. Zlata, you're going to want to sleep too, because you've got a lot of inventory space, so you're pretty good for us to be able to bring places. We should also build another bed, but we don't have enough wood anymore. Probably should have done that instead of fixing up that breach just now. But, gotta make these decisions sometimes. And there's no more boarding up options, so we've boarded all the holes up. That's good. Our defenses are now much better. Okay. We're still very low on wood, but overall we're doing pretty good. Is there anything else we can do in here? Oh yeah, we make the cigarettes, right. Let's get Zlata over here. Zlata's gonna make us up some cigarettes today. We have lots of things we can make. We can make bandages, we can make herbal medicine, we can turn herbs into homegrown tobacco. But more importantly, we can turn our real tobacco into actual cigarettes. We can only make 12 of them right now, but that should be more than enough to keep our people happy for a while. So we'll make these, and then we'll keep going and see what else the game wants to throw at us. We've been off pretty lucky so far, with very few wounds, very little sickness. No telling how long that's going to last, though. No telling how long that's going to last. So hopefully Roman enjoys a good book and can cheer himself up with the radio and whatnot playing. Bruno's hungry, sad, and tired. Roman's hungry and sad. Erica's hungry and tired. Zlata's hungry and tired. Well, Zlata, you're going to be sleeping a lot tomorrow, but today seems like it's going to be a long day for you, because you're probably going to be up again, gathering the rest of the things from that supermarket, if we get the chance. And day's almost over. We have 1 hour left, so we're going to try and finish off these cigarettes, and then we're going to end the day. That should make our smokers happy, though. So that's something, at least. There you go. Good work there, Zlata. Let's end this day and see what happens. Okay. The fighting has started. The ruined villa is now blocked, the supermarket is now blocked, and the sniper junction are now blocked. So we're gonna go back to the shelled school then. That's where I was gonna go, that's right. Although I never did get a shovel, so that's not gonna be ideal. We're gonna send Zlata again, since she has the biggest inventory space. She's the best person to send on these missions. But, at least the shelled school is still available. If they had blocked that, that would have been bad, because we got basically everything out of the supermarket already. So the shelled school is definitely our ideal option. So let's get her ready to go. We will get Roman ready to guard, and we'll get Arica ready to guard. Bruno's sad, so we're gonna get him to sleep. And we're gonna go visit the shelled school, where we should be able to hopefully get some good stuff. Let's prepare for this. We're gonna bring our crowbar and a saw blade again. We're not gonna bring the axe, because it doesn't say there's danger. I'd bring a shovel if I had one, but I don't. So we are going to go scavenge and hopefully get some good stuff. We're gonna have to dig through one heap, I think. But thankfully that heap has already been partially demolished last time we were here. Was it through this one? Or that one's locked? That's right, it's up here. There are sounds of something in here, though. Is that a rat, or is that a person? That's a rat. Okay, we're good. For a second there I was worried, but I think we're safe. We know there may be homeless people here as well, but they shouldn't be dangerous to us. It looks like it does actually keep our progress exactly as it was here, too, which is nice. So we'll be able to get through here in a relatively quick amount of time and then explore this place a little bit and gather up some goods, hopefully. Still not the fastest, but since we put all that work into getting through here last time, there was another pile of rubble there and one here, we should be able to get in a lot quicker. Yeah, it's rats moving around under the doors. No need to concern ourselves about that just yet, but you never know. Our only weapon right now is a crowbar, which, apart from what Half-Life may have taught you, is not the best weapon to use against people with guns. Alright, we're through the rubble. Let's go see what's going on over here. Is this boarded up from the other side? Looks like it is. We have to drop down here to get to the other side here to open this door. Components? Alright. Is this blocked? It is. Alright, let's go around and open this up quickly. So we run around to here. Run around to here. We can scoot over this way. We might be able to get up on the roof over here as well, which might be nice. But for now, we're just going to grab some supplies. We're going to drop down and remove the boards there so we can get around more freely later. So we drop down to here. And we remove the boards from here. This place is really large, which is kind of worrying to me, but also great. Because if it's this huge, I'm sure it has some great stuff in it. Alright, let's take a look in here. More components. Well, we need components, so we'll grab them for now. Let's go back through this door and go down the ladder here and see what's what. Ah, I'm glad I brought a saw. There's a place to saw already. Alright, let's take a look in here then. So we brought a saw so we can get through these bars. Looks like there may or may not be some serious valuables in here, since there's a examinable object as well. I'm glad I brought it. Let's see what's in here. In here we have some cigarettes, 2 broken shotguns, and some wood. Wow. Okay, what's this say? I found a letter. Mom, it's terrible. A girl I knew was shot today by a man called Sniper. I can't believe I won't see her again. She was such a kind girl. Why did she do that? What did she do to this sniper? They turned off the electricity and the teacher said we would have to stay in school a little longer today. I don't know why. I want to see you and Dad already. At least they promised to bring you this letter. Will you come and take me home? Oh, it's so sad. So sad. What's in here? Mechanical parts and some junky cigarettes. Well, let's open this one up as well. The 2 shotguns were the real loot in there. We're gonna have to repair them before they're any good, but if we can repair them, that'll be some good trade goods right there. Let's see what else we can find around here. We might not take much else, but let's at least look around. Something else is down there. May want to be careful about that. Here we find, ooh, quality roll-ups and 2 more of these. Okay. Interesting. Is this a way to go, or is this a wall? This looks like a wall. Let's come down here. I'm guessing there's going to be people in one of these areas, since they told us there were homeless people living here. Anything in here? Bit more wood, bit more electronic components. We've been able to stack most of this stuff pretty well. Is this a person, or is this a rat? This is an alcove to hide in, which makes me worried about this part of the area. What do we see in here? Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, well, we have a full inventory anyway. There's a guy sleeping down there. That's kind of worrying to me. We can't carry anything else anyway, so let's get out with what we've got. We've got a good haul here. So we're going to leave, and then we'll come back and see what this guy's up to next time. Because we don't really want to drop any of the stuff we've got at this point, and it's all good stuff, so we'll just take it and go. Oh boy. It's stressful going around in those places. You never know what you're going to find. He might want us to trade with him or something, so we might be able to see about him later. Zlata's back with tons of stuff, but she's going to be dead tired now, so she's probably going to eat some food and then go sleep. Nothing bad happened either. We've gotten so lucky with just no raids happening. It's crazy. Alright, Zlata is very hungry, very tired. Go grab yourself a food, and then you're going to go to bed, because you are going to be exhausted after this. Arika is hungry and tired. Roman is hungry, sad, and tired. Bruno's hungry. Alright, well, Roman, you're going to go have a nap. Bruno, you're going to go listen to the radio. Arika, you're going to go have a nap. Oh, no, you're not going to have a nap. We need to give the bed to Zlata right now. Zlata, go sleep, because you're very tired, and you're our key scavenger right now. Radio has nothing nothing as far as new news so far. Ooh. Cigarettes and tobacco are presently used in Pogren as currency. Nonetheless, the city is running short on them. What will happen if they run out completely? So that's an indication that cigarettes are going to become a valuable trade good soon. Ooh. Yeah, still warm weather. It's unusual, but whatever. Let's put classical on. Classical's this station. There we go. Zlata, go have a nap. You're gonna need it. We need another bed. But in order to do that, we need more wood. And in order to get more wood, we have to go find some more wood. Because we've got good stuff here, but not enough to make this all work just yet. We have very little wood right now. Oh, not upgrade. We only have 6 wood. Not enough to make a third bed. We need 2 more. We could, however, make a trap for small animals, and that could be very valuable to us. Is there anything else we could make right now instead? What's in here? We could make a shovel, but I don't need one. Now, we're going to make the animal trap. Now, the thing about animal traps is they're pretty interesting. They have an indeterminate amount of time to come to fruition, but if you make one, you place a trap down. We're going to stick them over here, I think, because we're going to hunt for animals. If you put something like fertilizer in it, or some other kind of bait, then you can catch animals with them, and they'll give you 2 food every time you catch one. It's not the best thing to be eating rats, I'm sure, but food is food. During a wartime situation like this, it'd be foolish of us to say no to any of it. Foolish indeed. And Bruno, do we have any more cigarettes we can make? I don't think we picked up any more tobacco. We could make some homegrown tobacco, but that's not as valuable to us, so we're going to pass on that for now. You can go have a sit there, Bruno, while you wait. Arika's tired. Bruno, you're going to come over here, and you're going to put some bait in the trap for us. We can put more of these down, if we can acquire some. So you can turn 1 raw food into 2 raw food, but it takes a long time. You can turn 1 canned food into 2 raw food, or you can turn 1 fertilizer into 2 raw food, which is really nice. So we're going to do that. This seems like the best option by far. If you're not using fertilizer to grow plants, this is an amazing way to just produce more food. The thing is that it takes an indeterminate amount of time. So you can't just put it in and say, oh, okay, well, I'll come back here in an hour and get myself some food. Like most of the other things, this one has a random timer. We're going to come over here and make some more filters, though. We're going to get some more water, because I have a feeling we're probably going to get a bit low on that soon. So we'll make a couple filters. Takes a lot of components to make filters, but we need that water so we can keep making good meals with our food and vegetables. Not being able to make good food means you lose a whole lot of potential there. Alright. Arica, you're going to go sleep. We're going to put Roman in the comfy chair so he hopefully cheers up a little bit. Because he's still a bit messed up after killing all those people. Turns out that murder really does mess with you. Alright, we'll finish fixing this up and we'll see what's what. Surprised nobody has anything new to say, though, really. Alright, let's go stick another filter in the rain purifying machine. There we go. We have 16 water right now, so we have a good amount, but you can always use more. Stick some more components in there, get some more water. Now, I'm not sure if that hobo we saw in the school is going to want to trade with us or what, but hopefully he doesn't want to do anything bad. Now, we're in pretty good shape, though. People are just hungry and tired. Overall, our people could be in much worse shape. Excuse me, my voice is really messed up today. Don't know why. Don't know why. Now, there are some more things we're going to want to build here. Excuse me. One of them is a moonshine still, and then an alcohol purification system eventually. We may also want to build an herbal garden so that we can actually produce vegetables. But at the moment, I don't know if it's really worth it, because it takes a lot of water and fertilizer and such, which we can use for other things as well. So at the moment, I don't think we're going to do anything about that. We're just going to stick with what we've got, and we're going to hopefully keep doing as well as we are, because we have a lot of medical supplies, a good amount of food here. Overall, we're not doing too badly. Not doing too badly at all. So I think we're going to end this day here, and then we'll go back into the shelled school at night and hope for the best. So, let's go take a peek over there. Shelled school it is. We're going to go back there with Zlata, since she is our best scavenger right now. Roman is our best combatant, but Zlata is our best scavenger. There's apparently still lots of food and meds there, which is real nice. Arica, you're going to... You two are going to guard, Roman's going to sleep. And Zlata, you're going to prepare to go to the shelled school again. I'm going to give you the other saw blade and the crowbar. Hopefully we can use them to get some good stuff. And hopefully that homeless person doesn't want anything from us. Because we don't have anything to give him. Oh, let's get down here. So we're going to be careful here approaching this guy, because we don't know what he wants or what he thinks. We're going to go say hello. He's here, but he's not doing anything. There's another person. I guess this is where the homeless people are. Oh wow, there's a lot of people down here. Wow. So these are not marked as thefts right now. We can take these things without these people minding. So it's not like we're stealing from them, we're just taking things that are around. That was a lot of supplies, holy cow. This looks like it'll be medicine. That's theft right there. Wow, look at all those meds. Well, I'm going to take them. Since the homeless people aren't using them, or haven't claimed them, we're going to take them. We're also going to bust our way in here. They can all hear us, so they're not mad at all. This is just locked property that they couldn't get into either. What's in here? Nothing too fancy, in fact. Just some things. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Can we drop down to here from here? Oh, we can. Hey, stranger, don't touch our box. Alright, you got it. I'll leave. Just gonna look at this bed. Don't mind me. It's a note for someone. I prepared this secret stash behind the fridge like you asked. I already put some stuff there so you can see if it works for you. Alright, so apparently there's a secret stash behind the fridge. That person looks dead. Is there anything of value down here? Books, electronic components, we don't need those right now. There's the fridge secret stash. What's in here? 2 bits of food and some moonshine. Well, at least the homeless people know what they like. We want this wood, but food is incredibly valuable always. The fridge probably has more food in it as well. Oh, wow. No, it doesn't. It has tons of components and wood and water in it. Huh. Well, at least we know there's a lot of components in here we can come back and get later. The homeless people aren't using it, so they're not going to mind that we're moving through here either. What's this all about? Oh, there's a garden there. That's cool. Cigarettes, gears. It is theft to take from this. So we could cut our way in here and take some things out of the garden, but that will be considered a theft. And then all the people in here will probably get mad at us. So it's not worth our while to cut our way into there, as it turns out. There are a lot of supplies in here we can get, though. And we don't need the crowbar anymore from the looks of it. Because we've been all through here. And we know none of that's a problem for us. You fell so miserable, oh no. I'm assuming that was supposed to be feel. Now I think we can still go up on the roof. There might be some valuables up on the roof we should still check out. Have we looked in here yet? I think we have. I don't remember what's in it though. Oh, just a cigarette. Okay. Quality roll-up, but still just a cigarette. Okay, well we found the homeless people, and they're more or less harmless, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go check out the roof up here and see if there's anything interesting. There is a giant pile of rubble we're going to have to dig through if we want to get over to this side, but there's... Ooh, hang on. There's nothing over there anyway, so we'll just check this little pile of rubble and see what's inside. Just some components. Okay. So there is some loot to be had up there, but nothing serious. Okay, that's a lot of homeless people. I do feel bad about taking all those medications and such from here, but you know what? They didn't claim it, so I'm going to. We're not going to steal the things they've asked us not to steal from, but I will take the rest. Let's get out of here before things go sour. Alright, welcome back, Zlata. You've gotten us a nice series of supplies here. And we're on to day 12. Very nice. We found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. We were raided, though. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Roman fought with Bruno. Oh no. As if we didn't have enough trouble, Roman got into a fight with Bruno. I've never seen this happen before. Zlata had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Someone tried to rob us. They were just a couple of scavengers who managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us was wounded and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. We used 5 more ammo, though. Is Bruno okay? Roman is slightly wounded. Bruno is not wounded at all. So it looks like Roman lost that fight. Bruno, go get some food. Roman got into a fight with me last night. Can we talk to Roman? Where is he? Either way, we're going to have to end this episode here for now. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing a little bit of This War of Mine. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know that about it in the comments below. We'll find out what's going on with this fight between Bruno and Roman next time. Roman beat me last night, did he? You don't look wounded, whereas Roman is. But, until next time, this is it. So, bye-bye.